Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oops, I'll start that again. Shit, I'm falling off. I'll start that again. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising.
Ascending.
Sure. Fuck me. Oh, I said it in the first 30 seconds.
Oh.
You know what? At this point, I do not care. Welcome back. We are going to do the lab mission, Danger Times 9.
Right.
Which is probably the hardest lab mission in the game.
Is the danger actually 9 times as bad?
And we only have 9 days to do it in.
Oh. So that's why it's called that.
It's tricky dicky.
So who's that one again? The one with the white hair?
That's Eagle.
That's Eagle. Okay,
He is the air specialist.
Because I was thinking of like this sort of thing, because like I remember Hawk was called like something from like a bird, and then I was like, that one also has a bird's name, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, he's the air specialist, and he's the one we played as when we rescued Sammy before. When it came to the time for Advance Wars Dual Strike, it's highly implied the two of them have some form of relationship. Although in the first game, the two of them absolutely hated each other, and they grew to have
development.
They grew to have a mutual respect for each other, and then there's a little bit in this this game, and then there's a bit.
We're making our own law here.
And then there's a bit more of it when it came to Dual Strike. The redesign for the characters in Reboot Camp look fucking amazing.
Apart from this guy.
Yeah, apart from Drake, yeah, he looks awful, but
I still haven't seen that, but I'll see it eventually.
Kanbai looks really good. Eagle looks really good. We're going to play as Eagle in this mission, actually. Sonya looks really good. Andy looks amazing. Sammy looks incredible. Nell looks really good. Max looks better than he did in Dual Strike, I'll give him that.
I feel like you have a lot of things that sort of be like, this is better than Dual Strike.
Don't get me wrong, I do like Dual Strike,
Yeah.
but the character design in Dual Strike was off.
And the sound design.
Some of the sound design was pretty bad, yeah. Some of the theme tunes were better, some of them were a lot worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Mario 64 DS, like the actual like the sound sort of thing that they like had for that, and like in terms of like remake and everything like that, it sounded a lot crustier.
Yeah.
Just because of like how the DS is, yeah.
You can imagine it.
Especially the sound clips, like it's
The
like,
voice lines.
Yeah, they just be like, like
But they sound so good in New Super Mario Brothers.
I know. Well, actually, in the first New Super Mario Brothers, they do sound a little bit weird. Like if you do actually go back to that game and listen to it, it does sound a little bit strange.
I have no idea what he's saying in the clip, with whatever the voice line is that he does.
Yeah, because on the Wii version, whenever they go into a bubble, I always thought that one of the voice lines was a jelly bean, but that makes absolutely no sense. It's clearly not a... Oh my... A bit of a delayed response from me there, but whoa.
It's alright.
Oh my god. I was going to say, where did they come from? They've been there the whole time. We just didn't see them.
Oh shit, right, okay.
Gotta look with our special eyes.
The idea in this one is really you want to distract his forces down there and keep them occupied in the corner. Have enough time to build up your superpower, and then just clear everything up as soon as. But the downside is you can't see where half of things are. And I know he's got like 20 or so different units.
So on the like the footage that we've like seen of the new one.
Yes.
Are there any Fog of War missions shown on that?
Yes.
Like, how does that look?
It looks alright.
Because like obviously these are very like squared off, just darkened,
it's still
bits of the landscape.
It's still a bit squared off and stuff, but
yeah. But it's like, does it look more like fog now?
yes, it does.
Yeah.
Again, it looked a little bit more like. Funnily enough, it's one thing I'll praise one of the DS games for. Dark Conflict, it looked a lot more foggy and stuff, even though it was still a bit squared and things. But
well, I feel like the square bit is still like kind of part of the whole aesthetic of it.
yeah. Oh god.
Impressive. Oh yeah, his big doofy coat.
Yes. Lashy's just wearing one of those, but it's just unbuttoned.
Yeah.
Apparently, she looks really sexy in the remake.
Apparently.
Well,
I thought you'd already seen.
No, we haven't seen any of the Advance Wars 2 characters.
So who's this apparent from, rather?
Someone who I watch who has gone through a bunch of supposed leaks and stuff for the game. Has basically he's got a contact who supposedly works at the game dev company who are working on it.
Right.
And his contact has basically said all these things about the game. Everything that was, well, I'll say everything, but there were 10. He said there were 10 different things.
Right.
Here are my 10 basically like rumors and supposed leaks I've got on the game.
10 rumors, yeah.
And 6 of them got confirmed in the most recent trailer.
Yeah.
So
this is going to be so interesting to like look back on and like actually go from like this game to like the remake and everything.
I can't wait to play it. I am so excited.
We'll be going from like this one to like that one, I'm pretty sure. Like,
oh yeah.
I might have to buy it separately because you don't have any way of plugging it into the TV because you've got the light, but I'm sure we'll be good. But yeah, like, and then looking back on this of like all the stuff that we were like talking about of like, you know, what the new game's gonna be like when we're playing the.
Apparently, the game has it's got regular difficulty, which is like it kind of almost apparently easy mode. There is classic difficulty, which is basically what we're playing now, and then there's like hard difficulty, which is apparently extremely difficult, and even the game devs struggled.
Right.
So we'll see.
But like they've made sure that it's beatable, right?
I hope so. I don't know if we're gonna do the hard campaign, because even I struggled to do the hard campaign in this, but.
Yeah, because there was a whole thing about like with Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff, like the whole sort of the hard modes are there, like, you know, the sort of 420, like, you know, all those kind of different.
The 420 mode.
Yeah.
Blaze it.
Like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like he didn't actually know if anyone could beat it. But it just turned out that it could be beat. So I don't know if the devs behind this new remake know if it can be.
Well, they did play through the hard campaign, and they did do it.
They struggled. They just did it though.
Yeah, but it took them 80 days to beat the final mission against Sturm. 80 turns is a lot.
But like, how many does it usually kind of take, roughly?
It depends on your personal skill level. I know I can do it in probably, I want to say rough. Well, it depends. If it's Advance Wars 1, it's a bit. Actually, Advance Wars 1 final level is quite hard. But I want to say I did it in about 25-ish turns when I played it.
So that's quite low compared to.
Maybe 30 turns, but I know the final mission of this, depending on who you play, can take longer.
Right.
I think we'll manage it in probably around about the same.
Yeah. Well, we're not speedrunning it, so.
No, we're not.
People will just have to
deal with it.
Excuse the fact that we're just playing through it and commentating and stuff. Like, if you want to see the speedruns and stuff, there's plenty out there.
Yeah, we are not speedrunners, we're not professionals, we're just two mates playing a game, but both your mates are idiots.
So just regular stuff, really. I don't think... like, who like, sort of has friends that are, like, all just smart, you know? Like,
those are the last 4 units he has left.
Really?
Yes.
So we're close to... do we just have to... Okay. So there's no other thing that we need to do, it's just get rid of those.
We need to either capture the lab or eradicate all.
I caught that on a different spot than I usually do with my elbow.
We need to capture the lab or eradicate all enemy units in the time.
You know how on the inside of the arm bit, like, this sort of bone kind of goes out here, and then, like, the main sort of bit of the,
Yes.
the elbow, it's like, just in between there is where I hit it.
You banged your arm right on the weenus.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new person? Or did they retreat?
That one retreated.
Because I was literally just trying to recover from bashing my elbow. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. You've seen that video, right?
Shit, I don't know if I'm going to do it, because that one infantry unit survived.
Bastard.
No, it's alright, I found him.
The twist is that it's not a trap for you, it's a trap for them.
Shit. Bugger.
What? Can you not get that plane over there? Just fuck it up.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to this tank. I don't think. One of his units will survive regardless. Because I forgot to build something on the previous turn.
Ooh.
Yeah, see? Oh, we've lost. I forgot to I should have built something down here on my previous turn. Nah, that's his last unit. Let me try again. I'm going to do it again.
Well, you could have defeated that in 12 minutes.
I know. It is a small mission, it's just tight.
Yeah.
It's tighter than that.
Let's go!
I don't know what I was going to say.
Like, I heard you saying, I was like, hey, let's go! Like, try and drown out the thing so that you even if you did say it, luckily, you know, maybe
there are at least 3 things I could have said, and I think
Yeah.
you can imagine what all of those are.
Yeah, it's like a game show, like, you know, the
What's
sort of
behind?
things like, so like what would have been said after this sentence? Dun, dun, dun.
What's behind door number 1?
What's inside Shokiryu's brain?
You don't want to know.
What's Kiryu thinking about? Du-du-du.
Tits.
Yeah.
Blue tits, great tits, you know,
Yeah.
all your favourite tits.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's especially. Right, I'm kidding, I'm single.
But you still love tits. That's not a joke. That's the truth.
Discovered some higher meaning with that one, Jesus. That's the truth.
That's a fact. Oh, that reminded me of the Ninja Turtles opening. It's like, that's a fact, Jack. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. That.
Not just, that's a fat Jack. He's insulting someone.
Yeah, just like, there's just some random side character called Jack that they're just insulting on, like, for no apparent reason.
We just hate him.
Ah, yes, the evil villain Shredder and Jack.
That damn Jack.
Whoa, we didn't get a chance to, like, get to all of them before they just came out and got us there.
Yeah, the helicopters are...
I say us, I mostly mean, like, you, I'm just kind of here, but...
I know.
I'm like, in Godzilla or whatever, where there's, like, someone just kind of narrating what's sort of going on with the destruction.
And we cross now to our live correspondent right at the scene.
Just, like, right at the end of the thing, you just get stomped on. Just... Back to you, and let's do it.
Squish!
Yeah.
Oh no. Anyway,
Yeah.
get another helicopter in there.
I was trying to watch Shin Godzilla recently, but I can only find the English one, and the dub sounds really weird. So I don't know whether to just try and look for the Japanese one, or just kind of put up with.
Is that the one where he's got a head on the end of his tail?
I think so, yeah. But like, it's just, you know, when they've got like a voice actor doing a dub that just has the most generic American accent possible.
Yes.
Like, that's what it sounds like.
Oh.
So it's just like, sure, I could try and watch it, but I don't think I'd get the same like impact from it.
You'd rather watch it in...
Well, because like the emotion that you get from like the original performance is probably way better than the dub, right? You know, like, because it's just someone trying. Like, we know from experience that dubbing's pretty hard to do.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Especially in terms of like, you know, trying to match that emotion and stuff. And especially something like, you know, Godzilla, where it's supposed to be like
Godzilla!
like pretty harrowing, really. Like, not all of them, obviously, but
The first one in particular.
yeah, but like Shin Godzilla's supposed to be like more like the first one, you know, where it's like it's a lot more fear driven rather than just like, you know, oh, Godzilla's doing a funny dance with his kid or whatever.
Yeah.
In fact, is Godzilla like
What?
I'm just, like Godzilla? I don't think really has a gender, does it?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Because like, I was sort of thinking then, it's just like
Its gender is lizard. Deal with it.
because it's like in order to have a kid, it must have a partner or just be able to reproduce on its own.
Yes.
Like, so who knows? I mean, it was made from nuclear whatevers.
It's pronounced nuclear.
Yes. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMERT. Just whipping out the Simpsons all of a sudden.
Yes.
You have 9 days. Yeah, thanks. No pressure. Here we go.
It's just to clear up some of his units some.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? So
You can capture the building. It is doable doing it that way.
yeah.
It's not what I wanted to happen at all.
Well, it did, so we're just gonna have to put up with it.
Don't remind me.
Deal with it,
you twat!
So the building all the way up there,
Yes. It is possible to capture it, but
it's probably easier to take all those out.
yes, it is.
Not this again. Trying to find like different jokes to tell. Oh,
No,
that was unexpected.
I knew there was something around there. It's just not where I thought it was.
It's like Minesweeper, except you don't die if you immediately like go into whatever's there. Imagine if this was like Minesweeper.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This would be way more difficult.
Okay, those are the last 4 units he has.
Yeah, because like you were sort of like wondering like, you know, what to do in like Picross and stuff, but it's like Minesweeper. I kind of have a vague idea of how it works, but it just seems stressful.
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that like I don't find it a very calming game, whereas like you know, most of the sort of puzzle-like games that I play tend to be ones that I can relax to rather than, you know, stress me out.
Puzzle games to relax to.
Yeah, because it's like if there's a puzzle game but it has like time limits on it, I'm like really just sort of like, why did it have to do that?
There isn't a time limit in Minesweeper.
Yeah, I know there isn't a, but I'm saying that like when there's like certain sort of things that like, you know, add like a stress level, you know.
Bollocks.
Because like I know there's not a time limit on Minesweeper, but it's like one slip up and the entire sort of thing is like completely gone, you know?
That's kind of a point.
It's like, imagine if you were playing this, you know, one of your units was taken out by one of their units, and then suddenly you had to start the entire mission again. You know?
I don't know if I'm not gonna do it again.
Fuck.
At least I don't think I am. No. It's just a problem. This is why I said this level's hard. Bollocks. Maybe I should have saved me super for this turn. I don't know.
I don't know.
Piss. Let's try this again.
From the top.
Once more with feeling.
Unless you want to try like a different commander.
No, we need speed. Eagle, with his ability to be able to use all his units again, is the best choice we have.
Right.
Because his superpower allows all infantry, non-infantry units to move again.
Yeah.
In the same turn, which is ideal.
But I'm just saying that like
it's
it's not done very well for us at the moment.
I think I've just used it at the wrong time.
Right.
Jess would not be much use because her air units and her sea units do less damage, and Drake again would not be much use because his sea units get buffs, and even though his power charges faster and does global map damage, it won't do enough. We need speed. Eagle's speed will be the saviour here. It's just using it correctly.
It's so slightly off-putting where it's like 9 days left, but then the days go up in like order of one. So like, yeah, so it's like day 2, but there's 8 days left, sort of thing.
You get used to it.
Like, if it was counting down from the days, it's like, yeah.
You get used to it. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Which is probably why, you know, when I eventually get to a Zelda game, I'm not starting off with Majora's Mask. Because that's just too stressful.
I thought that was one of your favourites.
I didn't say it was one of my favourites. It's a pretty good Zelda game, but doesn't mean that I'm good at it.
Fair enough. I wonder if I'm a bit quiet because I'm sat a bit further back this episode.
I don't know, just be slightly closer then, maybe. Maybe.
Get that close to the mic.
Whoa! Like that.
Yes.
That's something your mum doesn't know. Whoa! Have you seen that one?
Yes, I have.
Yes. I'm kind of wondering if we should just get like little lavalier kind of mic things and just have them on us, you know?
Possibly.
Although I don't know if we move around too much.
They rustle.
Like you'll just get like.
It depends on the quality of the microphone.
Yeah, but it also still depends on how we move.
I like the way you move. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
And we won't get copyright strike because we can't sing it right.
Can't sing. Should have just left it there.
I mean, you can sing more than I can.
Well, I did used to do musical theatre a long time ago.
Well, I used to do the choir long ago. And
yeah, I did that.
Balls dropped and then it didn't work anymore.
Yeah, I used to do choir too.
Yeah, because like it was literally just like that whole like oh kind of like.
Yeah, I used to do that as well.
Where it's like, you know, sure that like it sounds nice when it's like going on, but like I don't know if it's quite as skilled because like. I mean, there is some skill to it, obviously, you have to be able to, like, sing and that sort of thing, but, like...
I used to do it as well, yeah.
Like, if one person's, like, slightly off, it doesn't matter as much because there's so many voices in it.
Yes.
Okay. Although, I guess if someone has a keen ear, they would probably be like, oh no, this one person.
Oh, it depends on how large the group is.
Yeah. Like, imagine doing an acapella and, like, one person's off. That'll just, like... I've always wanted to do, like, an acapella thing. That would be, like...
Do a regular Smooth McGroove?
Well, like, you know, like a sort of barbershop quartet kind of thing.
Yeah, that could be fun.
But yeah, again, like, you know, I'm not sure I would be able to, you know, have the precision for something like that. Especially because, like, you have to harmonize all at once, and trying to, like, do one note when you're hearing another note is kind of just... You kind of have to train for that thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. He's going to use his super next turn, isn't
Although
he?
I learned a bit of how to do the
Yes, he is.
ukulele over the first lockdown that we had, and I thought that some of that stuff was difficult then, but it got easier over time, like strumming and singing at the same time, you know. I guess it's kind of like driving as well.
I
or,
can't
like,
drive.
Any sort of things like that.
I can't
I know.
drive.
We've established this. But like the whole sort of thing of like it feels like really difficult at first because there's so many different things going on, but then like because you do it so often, it just sort of becomes. It's kind of like, you know, we're playing video games. Like, you know, you get like a bunch of controls of like, you know, this is how the game works, but then like after a bit, you just don't have to think about which buttons you're pressing because you know.
Sure.
Because it's like, I feel like we sort of take it for granted just how, like, you know, how much we've, like, learned about how games work and stuff. Because it's like, someone who's played games a lot will know, like, certain sort of things about
We're doing
it.
worse this time.
Whereas, like, people who don't play games all that
well,
often,
tits.
is like, you know, it's like, where's the X button? You know, like, all this kind of stuff. Wow. So this is try 3, isn't it?
Yeah, don't remind me.
How is this giving us more grief than the last one?
Probably because I'm frustrated.
Why?
Because I'm struggling to do it, so it's pissing me off more than the previous attempts. So I'm doing.
Have you got the
worse.
superpower?
I do have it now. Yes.
Okay. Is that the last one left, or is there another one up there?
He's got another 6 units somewhere.
6?
I know.
Where are they possibly? Oh,
Well,
there's
there's one.
Wow. They're probably all up there, aren't they?
Oh, let's just have a go
Here we go.
again.
That fire in the background is a symbolizing. It symbolizes the rage inside.
Mine certainly.
Yes, mine rage. Oh no, there they all are. Oh my god.
That's fine. I'll just.
You're gonna have to get rid of that tube.
If I bring these down here, to keep an eye on that tank.
For some reason, I thought you were on the last day,
No.
and I was like, "Why are you moving those around? Like, there's no time anymore. There's no time. Your sword is a no."
We'll have to come through this way.
Yep. Can't go over it. You can't go around it. You gotta go through it. Or some shit. God, that is a heavy pipe.
We have 99 health.
You've got 99 problems and
This is
your
one.
units ain't one. Woo!
Alright, we can go through it that way, but...
Well, like, you can corner them off a bit.
Alright, those are the last 4 units he has.
But we can only... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we can see 4 of them. I was saying... I was going to say, like, oh, we can only see 3, but there's one slightly further down. Should be alright, right? What does this do again?
Heals everything of his by 1, deals 1 HP of damage to mine.
Yes. Fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Bugger.
What are you doing?
Failing. Yeah, no. Bugger. Fuck me. We need to get... The battleship needs to survive so we can do more damage to that. Oh god, we're half an hour in.
That'll probably have to be it for this episode then, right? Unless we stick to the 3 rule.
The episode of failure.
Yes.
Bugger. Right. Maybe we'll try this again next time.
How, like, the other one was like more stars than this one, right?
The finale?
No, the other one that was like...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It's weird that it doesn't go up in like...
It's random.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try this again next time. Maybe we won't. We'll see how we do. But that's going to do it for now. Next time, then, well, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. Check out the playlist in the top corner and the playlist in the description below. Like the video if you did. Subscribe for more Advanced Wars content and future videos coming soon. Take care of yourself and we'll see you next time. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye for now.